everyone is good. I hope you good. I'm good, but I'm not as good as I was before I started recording. My name is Lita,
My name is Laik.
and we are the Yard GQ podcast. What are we? What do we do? Firstly, we are two fly young gentlemen, very cool, coming out of Kapecha. We just here in front of the camera. We said we wanted to do this for a very long time. We finally put our thoughts into execution, and we have a lot of thoughts and opinions on various amount of topics, namely sports, music, life in general, anything you want to know. We are very intelligent, by the way. Good advice, everything. We are like your neighborhood therapist. Trust me. Today we are at the Blowout, 152 Main Road on Warmer, situated on the Yard. It's like a big complex. You should come through sometime. Come through and get your hair cut. We're currently in the barber shop now. If you don't know about us, search us on Instagram, the Blowout. You'll find there even ladies that should come through and do your hair. You can come and sit on this couch and share your opinions with us. Today is our first episode, so you guys will have to be patient with us as we figure out the ropes and everything. But we hope you guys do stick around and have fun and enjoy this journey with us. While you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe already. Even if you comment my name, comment our names, the Yard. Just spam the Yard in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Episode 1, we are reviewing Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. We're going to start on football. We both support Liverpool, as you can see. The game finished 1-1, Sunday night kickoff. Obviously, we are very disappointed. Don't judge my intro. My intro sounds very lively, but in the spirit, I'm very deflated. Very deflated. Yeah, let's go through the game. Starting off, coming to the game, I was very confident in the sense that Spurs had no players. They basically fielded a second string team. They had no bench. They came off a midweek thrashing to Atletico Madrid. And you're thinking Liverpool, you're going for top four. Surely we will focus and it should be a win. I even put my shirt on. One of my roommate roasted me, said I'm wearing a shirt for Spurs. I thought we were going to win, bro. I was confident. I thought we were going to win the game. But yeah, coming into the game, I was confident until I saw the lineup. Let's discuss the lineup first. We had Allison in goal, obviously. Right back, Szoboszlai. Joe Gomez at centre back, partnering Van Dijk. Robertson left back. The midfield was Gravenberg, McAllister, and Wirtz. He started. Rion Gomua off the left. Jeremy Frimpong on the right, and then Gakpo was our striker. So we were basically playing without a recognized centre forward. What were your thoughts on the lineup like?
For the lineup, my biggest concern for the lineup was more so the attitude where we thought we could afford to leave players out. As much as I understand we're resting these players, hoping that for Galatasaray we will have fresh legs, because that's a very big game for us. I'd call that game a must-win, knowing we're 1-0 down in Champions League. And the next leg is at home, obviously. So I sort of understand why he left some of them out, but I feel too many key players were left out. And we were trying to rely on players that are normally rotation players,
Fringe players, facts.
And as much as I rate Rion Gamoa, all of these guys that were in the starting lineup, Gakpo at striker, I don't have anything against them, but I feel like you're going into this game with the mindset of saying, we don't need the full strength team. Even though
Spurs.
Exactly. Even though I understand you wanted to rest players, I feel like you can't disrespect teams in the Premier League.
Facts.
Even a team that is 16th?
16th. Yeah, 16th.
16th in the league.
17th.
And it still shows that if you don't show up with quality or with some identity, which you lose obviously in taking players out, you can always lose the game or draw the game in the 90th minute. And it's Richarlison again.
Spoiler alert, we drew the game. Bruh. The game starts. I share my sentiments with you in the sense that I think we rested too many key players. Like, I don't see why Salah had to be on the bench. I understand Frimpong. Frimpong could have played right back, his natural position. So Bosley could have played in the midfield. We could have sacrificed Gumoa, play Gakpo off the left, or just rotate Wirtz in the first line. I think we left ourselves a bit too short, and it later backfired as we're going to go through now the timeline of events. The game starts. Honestly, can't remember much about the game except for the first goal that we scored, and what a goal it was.
That was obviously an amazing goal.
Yeah.
Soboslai free kick, normal things nowadays.
Banker is the
Normal
one
things.
that couldn't fail. It's the one that never fails.
Literally, when the goal went in, we both said to each other, we felt like that's going
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
And even though we didn't say it out loud, I
You could
believe
feel it,
I
yeah.
believe that he
You
actually
could
thought
feel
that
it.
because I thought the same thing.
Sobo.
But even that, like if we were to win that game, that would have even been a bailout performance,
Yeah.
a free kick goal, and you win 1-0
Yeah.
at home
Not
against
convincing.
Spurs.
Not convincing at all. Not convincing. Shout out to Soboslai on that note. Brilliant free kick. Literally Gerrard-esque season. He is literally carrying us by himself. If Soboslai doesn't score, no one is scoring. How crazy is that?
That is ridiculous, considering that in the start of the season, they were almost trying to shelf him out of the team in a sense. By even moving him to right back was, in a sense, disrespectful. To say that, whoa, this guy came here now, Wirtz or all these new signings,
So
we're
everyone must
gonna
find elsewhere.
Yeah.
Find somewhere else to play, nigga.
and then you see what I'm saying. And then on that note, they still found a way to, or Soboslai still found a way to make himself an important player in this Liverpool squad.
Yep.
And whether he's playing right back, centre mid, it does not matter.
At times he played right wing this season. Remember when Salah was being benched? Slot would play right wing, Soboslai, dog. That's when you know, like, Soboslai is that guy. Without him this season, it's actually scary to imagine where we would be because the rest of our team is not showing up. Like no one is showing up. Not even Allison, bro. At this point, it's sad. It's dire. And the first half ends 1-0, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
1-0.
We created chances, but not enough chances that I can point now to you and be like, oh, it should have been. The only bright sparks we really had going forward was the 16-year-old, well, the 17-year-old now, number 73, Rio. Bruh, if that guy's not playing, where is the excitement in this team?
If I'm being honest with you, that should like be extremely concerning.
concern.
Like to look at the quality that this team obviously has quality
On
players.
paper, yeah.
Like there's no debating that. But when you see the lack of what's the word I'm looking for? The lack of performance coming from these quality players, that is concerning because I feel like that is a management problem.
Really?
I feel like that is a management problem because you can't have all of the tools. Say we have all of the tools,
Yeah.
but you can never find a way, or not never, but you hardly ever find a way to get over the line, especially for games like Spurs. And this isn't to say all of the blame goes on to Arne Slot because the players have to take accountability.
Yeah, please.
These players are also your
Yeah, and
the
you know me,
performances
I'm
that-
always against the players.
the performance I'm telling you, and the performances that we have to see like week in and week out, where it feels almost like there's so much. I don't know if you remember in the start of the season there was the Van Dijk blaming Kirk, is shouting Kirk. There's this lack of responsibility that I feel all the players have.
Yeah.
And this starts from our best player this season, Soboslai, till whoever you want to say our worst player is this season.
I'm not going to
I
say
think-
who the worst player
I'm
is.
not saying anything either, but the
It's
responsibility.
Gakpo. I'm sorry. Gakpo, you know I love you, man. Like, as a person, as a player, I love you for my club. But, man, the truth is the truth, man. I'm sorry. Like, hopefully next season you get better. Like, it's not even a you not being good thing. It's just a you decision-making thing. I will say, though, what we spoke about, why I said your name is like judging the whole season as a whole. Today, you had a fantastic game. Gakpo, if you by any chance see this, you had a fantastic game tonight, bro. You worked your socks off. The passes you were playing with the outside of your boot. Like, I've never seen you move like this, bro. And this is what we need more. You were taking those same shots again, but this time they made a lot more sense. You were unlucky to hit the post with that other shot with Vicario saved. But today was the kind of performance that makes me believe that you are slowly making your way back again. 100%.
Do you think part of the problem is that we expect one or two players to pull us out of the situation? Because do you see how we always seem to focus on this is what Soboslai could have done more of. This is what Gakpo or Salah should have done more of.
Yeah.
When it's like, shouldn't it be a collective thing where everyone plays better, therefore we convert or create more chances? Because I feel like the discussion often turns into this individual player is playing so poorly, when it's like as a unit they
bad.
don't play well. Yeah,
Yeah.
if from the defense till the attack, they don't seem to be um playing cohesively in any way. It just seems to be this thing of this guy tries something and now that guy tries something. And if it's not that, then it's just passing like this around the box,
Around the
passing,
box,
passing.
100%. And I think I can compare that to Madrid's season last season when they got Mbappe. It's like we've become an individual FC where the point you're making about the cohesiveness, we can't even at the beginning of the season. Obviously, we were crap. We were losing games, so the focus was on the defense. And then we fixed the defense. Then it was we can't create chances, so the attack was the problem. But today showed that both sides of the pitch are the problem because you're going into the 90th minute, you're leading. It's a slender lead. You're not converting your chances. You're barely creating any, and the chances that you are creating, you're not bearing away. One ball over the top, Robertson. You misjudging headers. It's a poor header. Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, sixes and sevens, and you're conceding to Richarlison at Anfield again. 1-1.
How many times are we going to see that story play out?
Yeah,
Richarlison,
yeah,
last minute,
yeah.
goal at Anfield.
And you know, when that goal went in, bro, like no one was shocked, no one was sad, because we could feel it coming. When Ekitike was having chances, when Wirtz was blowing chances, when Salah wasn't scoring, when the second half substitutes came on, they came on with a bit more vigor and energy. And you were like, okay, now we're going to blow Spurs away. And there were those counterattacks, those transitions. 4-on-2 the one time, bro. Gakpo outside of the boot to Salah. Salah first time to Ekitike. Ekitike is caught in his heels. Ekitike is asleep, bro. I don't know what Ekitike was doing before this game. But whatever he was doing, changed that routine, my brother. Because you came on and you stunk the place up. Gakpo was playing centre forward better than you.
On that note, not to defend Ekatike's performance, because he did not play well today.
Yeah.
But I feel like you are a product of your environment. When you are surrounded by this gameplay, these mediocre tactics week in and week out. And when I say tactics, I don't just mean slot. I mean like as a team.
Yeah.
When you part of this unit that does not function, there's only so many times you can pull off a spectacular or do something on your own. And the reason I think that is so evident is that you see these sparks from Ekatike, who had the longest stint of playing well for Liverpool this
Him
season.
and Sobo, yeah.
And Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
You see some things by Wirtz where it's like, whoa, you can see that this is a quality player.
Shoot, nigga.
And then he doesn't shoot. We must speak about that also, by the way. Salah, you will see moments where it's like, even though the pace isn't there, even though the ability to beat players and the confidence to try and beat players isn't there, the clinical edge, just the edge that he had last season is gone.
Yeah.
And I feel like all of that contributes to the environment in the club. Nothing is working for anyone. So because of that, I feel like it's just caught up to Ekatike.
Ekitike as well.
And this, even though Szoboszlai did play well, he had a few performances where he dropped off. And most of those I place on the team's performance more than just Szoboszlai not showing up.
That's fair. Because really, like, there was no rhythm in today's game. It was just the fact that Spurs were there for the taking, and like Spurs were like, I don't want to use a bad analogy, but like, they were like your woman, bro. Like they're just waiting for you to like attack. You know what I'm saying? Like Spurs are just waiting for us to do something to them and put the game to bed, but it just wasn't happening. Shout out to Tottenham as well. They played very well. They defended well. That's as much as I can say about Spurs. They defended well. They did what they came to Anfield to do, and they got their point. But at no point did it feel like we are all over these guys. Like the Galatasaray game, for example, on Tuesday night, where the first 15 minutes, I don't know how we were not 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. Because we were all over those guys. Galatasaray started badly, but that just highlights the lack of clinical edge that we have at the moment. Where it's like, Braz, like just score, bro. Like it shouldn't be this difficult to score a goal at Anfield.
I feel like that's part of the problem. Like hoping to make 10 chances in order to score one.
Yeah.
That should not be the goal. As much as making chances is obviously a good thing and something that you want from your team, the team needs to be able to convert off of 1 or 2 chances.
100%.
And I think a good example of a team like this is Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they're the type of team where even if they get dominated in terms of ball possession for the whole game, that one chance that Vinny will get, that one, it can be anyone. If it's not Vinny, if it's not Prime Diaz, if it's any one of those players, they're ready. When they're in front of their poles, they score. And I feel like Liverpool, not that they can just become Real Madrid overnight, but they lack that quality
Yeah.
where you can say, if I make this guy a chance, we will score.
Facts. Facts. And that also is like decision making. We spoke about decision making a lot, like during the game and in moments where just make the correct decision. If there's someone in a better position, then you give them the ball. And if like you can see the goal, you've got enough space, shoot. You don't have to pass. Verts, I'm tagging you. Just shoot, bro. Like with Rio, you said earlier in the game where Rio, you know you have the ability to get past this guy and the next guy. Do it. Be decisive. Make the correct decision. And if you can't get past the second guy, release the ball early enough to allow the next person that has the ball enough space to do something else. Like we're going around in circles with Liverpool this season, honestly, because I feel like we're repeating the same points and the same points and the same points.
And I feel that's a good point you made about Rio because I don't even mind players losing the ball
Yeah.
or players trying something that doesn't work out. If you do something with confidence and conviction, I don't really care much about the end result, but show that the idea is there.
You want to
Show
do
that
something different.
you trying something different. It's one of the complaints I had about Liverpool before the Galatasaray game. It felt like everything was side to side. When it's like now and then, just play one over, just see what happens.
See what
If you lose the ball,
happens.
you lose the ball. Try it again. Next time when you play it on the wing, instead of just play the ball back, just cross, just
Cross,
cross.
literally, just cross. Like it happened now at the end of the game where we flooded their box. Then so Bosla and Frimpong are flirting with whether or not they should cross the ball or not. And it's going around to Van Dijk. And then you know how it goes. It goes Robertson, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Frimpong, Soboslai, Van Dijk, Robertson. Like at what point does the ball go in the box? Because there's like four guys in the box waiting for something. If you're not going to cross, shoot. Make something happen in front of the goalkeeper because it's 1-1. We need the 3 points. Why are you guys playing like it's the second half, 50th minute? It's the 90th minute. You've already fumbled by conceding a goal that you shouldn't have conceded. Now, if anything, we should be extremely serious about getting the next goal. Considering the result now, 1-1, um, we're obviously deflated. We're losing confidence again in this team. We're not confident coming into the game. We were also kind of trash. What do you think it means for the second leg?
For the second leg against Galatasaray now.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Uh, if I'm being honest, I feel like this has been the story of Liverpool season. So I don't think it should get to the players as much as it normally would.
If it was a shock,
You see,
it's not a shock.
it's so normal at this point that like we used to having to bounce back from losses or bounce back from draws. So normally I would say this would play a bigger role on the Liverpool season or the game moving forward to Galatasaray. But because this team is, it sounds crazy. They're used to losing, bruh. They're used to drawing, and so I feel like they sort of have to be in that mode where they can regroup and come back for the next match.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I should actually check. Let me check quickly while I'm still on the video. What is Galatasaray doing? Because Galatasaray is surely high in confidence. Let me just search their league quickly on Flash Score. Turkey, 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 Turkey. They didn't play today. They are playing tomorrow. No. What's the day today? Wait, results. Today's Sunday, ne? So
Yeah,
they probably play. They won 3-0.
damn. Just to come win 4-0 at
Yo,
Anfield.
bruh, like they just won the game 3-0. So they are high on confidence right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, ne, even with all of these things that point against Liverpool winning that game, there's something about the game at Anfield where there's always a chance. And if it was 2-0 down or 3-0 down from Galatasaray, I would be a lot more concerned. But because it's 1-0, you
Yeah.
technically just need the one. You can
To
worry about
equalize,
extra time
yeah.
when you win extra time.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
worry about penalties when you make it to penalties. But you just need one.
Do you know what my biggest concern is? Same thing I mentioned in the game when we were watching it. I understand us having the ability to score that goal, but I just don't trust us not to concede. Then it becomes a basketball game where it's like we go 1-1, they go 2-1, 3-1, 2-3-2, 3-3. I don't need that kind of game. I need a kind of game, a convincing result, performance. I know I'm asking for a lot if I ask for a convincing performance, but if you could give me a convincing result where it's like a 2-0 clean or a solid 3-1 where the result was never in danger, you put all our worries and anxieties to bed quite early. But I don't know, man. I'm confident. No, I'm not confident. I'm excited for the game. I'm looking forward to the game because Champions League, second leg, Anfield, all of the magic and the aura that comes with that is exciting to be a part of. And I'll be there cheering my team. I'll be wearing the same shirt, hoping that we go through to the next round and possibly face PSG. There's a lot to be excited about, but I'm not gonna lie. This result today kind of stalled my enthusiasm.
I feel like that's been the story of the season, though, where we started off on a high, where we won all of those games that we did
Yeah,
not deserve to win, right?
yeah.
And then after that, you lose a game or two, or you draw a game or two, and right after that, they start playing well, and then you're like, Liverpool's back, Liverpool's back. The next game week, the same thing. 2-3 games, everything looks suspect. Oh, we back. Ekatike scored. We back. We
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
same thing. The
Putting
same
those
thing.
celebrations with the pants off and whatnot. Mwah,
I'm telling you.
mwah.
I'm telling you.
But okay, let's go lineup wise. Galatasaray, what do you want to see? Allison in goal? Yes
Obvious,
or no?
Allison. Yeah,
Yes.
easy, easy.
Right back, talk to me.
Uh,
Connor Bradley, we miss you. Connor
uh,
Bradley,
because
I miss you.
because of this Frimpong right wing performance today, I don't want to see him right wing. I want to see him right back, and I want to see Soboslai on the field, so somewhere in the midfield. You can't take Soboslai off of the field, but I don't want Soboslai right back. I
Calm.
want him somewhere where he can affect the game outside of a random
Free
set
kick.
piece. Yeah.
yeah. I hear you. So you
So
want Frimpong right
Frimpong
back?
right back.
Who's Van Dijk's partner?
Because you know it's Van Dijk,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, obvious.
Van
Ah,
Dijk.
imagine we start the game without Van
I'm
Dijk.
not gonna lie. After today's performance, Joe Gomez, I'll put him in. Joe Gomez.
Really?
I'll put him in.
Against Osimhen.
It's fine.
Nah, man.
It's fine.
I
It's fine.
disagree with you on
I'll
that.
put Joe Gomez
I
in.
need Konate, bruh.
I'll put Joe Gomez.
Osimhen
The
is-
reason on any other season or any other day or period of time, I would agree. Because Konate is definitely better than Joe Gomez. But Konate's season, even though he started to revive it recently,
Yeah.
his season has not been good. And to just throw him in, had Konate started this game, then I would have said Konate for next game. But because Joe Gomez played and he played well, I would leave Joe Gomez.
Nah, I think that's the danger. Because I feel like Konate was left out for that specific reason to rest his legs for. You see that resting thing? It's overrated in my opinion. They're all footballers, bro. Like just play. It's football. We wish we could play, but anyway, I feel like Konate was rested for the purpose of Galatasaray, and I think that it's a once-off game. It's the kind of game where we need to minimize the risk. Joe Gomez, I love him, great servant. He's a good player, but he's a risk. Because why? He hasn't been playing consistently enough for him to gauge where our expectations are with him and the type of performances that he can give us. And that's a big stage. And then I need Konate next to Van Dijk.
I definitely see where you're coming from. And like I said, had Konate been playing well all season, which is what he normally does, then I'm with you.
Okay, we disagree on that.
But the recent, yeah,
Left back, Robertson or Kirkes? Robertson
Yeah,
on Wednesday.
yeah. Mainly because we can't afford to concede another goal.
Bro,
And-
he's the reason we conceded today.
And but let me explain though.
Okay.
Let me explain.
fair, fair.
One thing that you can't take away from a player is experience, knowing the stage. And when you are a veteran, like Robertson is, one of the best left backs that has ever played in the Premier
Yeah,
League,
facts.
even though he's not the player he used to be, in a big game or a must-win game, I will always take Andy Robertson. Even though I feel Kirk is in this last period of the
he's on
season
form,
has had a
bro.
better season, yeah. Because he started slow, but like in recent games or game weeks, he's had a better
Recent
season.
months, he's been good all year. Personally,
He-
individually, he's been good all year.
All year, excluding the first like 2 months, I would say.
I
I
say
think he
like
struggled.
2026.
Just
Yeah,
not
yeah,
season. Yeah.
2026,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Kirkes personally because of the endurance and the dog. Like I just need guys that have been playing regularly. Because Robertson came on today, and even the things I trust Robertson for, he's not delivering. So it's a bit of a liability.
I definitely understand where you're coming from with that, but I feel Kirk is a player that, like, one thing that Liverpool do not need in the back line is head loss. That is head loss waiting to
Nah,
happen.
he's grown, bro.
He's a great. I'm telling you, like, it's a close,
Yeah.
and I think he had a better season or a better year. Let me say better year. Um, but the head loss that is Kirk is you won't see from Robertson. Robertson's mistakes will be more a calculation error, like today where he went for the ball where he could have maybe waited. Whereas I feel with Kirk is could just take someone on. Kirk could just play a pass into the midfield and then it gets intercepted. Whereas not saying Robertson doesn't do that, but I feel
I understand.
I feel with knowing the stage.
It's your lineup. So we disagree on the centre back and the left back.
Yeah.
Our midfield three.
You first.
It picks itself. Robbo. No, not Robbo. Grav, unfortunately. Nah, bro. You guys don't know me yet, but I have real opinions on Gravenberg.
He definitely hasn't been good recently, but with the selection of players we have, it must be
he has to
Gravenberch.
play. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. It picks
must
itself.
be.
It's him, Maka, and Soboslai.
Yeah.
Ooh, but then that excludes Verts.
Unless you want to go
Verts has
Verts
to
wing
play.
again.
Verts has to play.
Verts had a good game on the wing. I know it's been a while now, but against Real
Yeah.
Madrid, he had a good game on
Verts
the wing.
has to play. And Gakpo's kind of earned the start today.
Yeah.
So he's on the left, guaranteed. Salah's on the right, guaranteed. Eketik is down the middle. Ooh, you know what's going to happen?
What?
I think Slot is going to put Soboslai right back to force Verts in the midfield.
I'm thinking the same thing now. Now that we actually went through the lineup, I don't see how you don't start Verts.
It's impossible.
Which is why Soboslai, even though he'd be more effective in the midfield, to have both of them on the field, that's the sacrifice you have to make.
Then Frimpong is like your super sub because Salah's going to start. I don't think Slot will bench Salah for that game. Ekitike up front. We don't have a choice. Isak, we miss you because my 22 is getting comfortable. I miss you, dog. See, when you were around, he was switched on because he knew if he plays nonsense, you're out.
Yeah. But Isak is returning end of the month.
Hopefully, we're still in the Champions League. Yeah, it should be this month sometime. We have to be in the Champions League by the time he comes back.
Because once Isak is back.
Are we out of the FA Cup?
No.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Who did we lose against?
Haibo. I think
we're not out of the FA Cup.
Now we are, bro. We are out of the FA Cup. Wait. Let me double check. Hey guys, correct us if you're wrong in the comments. Tell us what you think about our lineup on the comments as well, as we're going through it for the Liverpool game against Galatasaray, which is scary. Oh no, we won! Hey,
I'm telling you,
we beat Wolves. Hey, I was scared for a second. You see, I'm so used to bad results, bro.
And for Liverpool, that Wolves game is it's a nail biter.
Exactly, it wasn't easy. But okay, now we've got our lineup predictions. You said we're winning,
Yeah.
Winning. We're beating Galatasaray somehow, some way. Whether penalties, extra time, own goal.
We're going through
free kick, and we're gonna play PSG.
Your first episode.
Yeah.
Horrible prediction. Liverpool lose 3-0 at home.
No.
You never know, bro. You never know what this
is. And if we can lose 4-1 to PSV Eindhoven at home, if we can lose 3-0 to Nottingham Forest at home, if we can lose to Wolves. No. Did we lose to Wolves at home? No, away. Brah, the fact that we can just lose games at Anfield is just scary, bro.
And that, I don't know if you remember, but there used to be a stat where it was like 2 years or 3 years Liverpool did not lose a game. Liverpool that only conceded so many goals, and all of that is
all
out
those
of the
records
window.
Are gone,
it's gone.
All those
it's long gone.
Out of the window. We're gonna have to start from scratch next season, literally. Crazy business.
I won't lie though, with all of this pessimistic talk on Liverpool, I truly believe once Isak is integrated into the team, so not his first game back, not his second game back,
once he's on the
once
road.
we are actually hitting some flow, this team is going to be next level. You can play Ekitike and Isak 4-4-2. You can play 4-3-3, Ekitike off the left. You can play Gakpo if you want to put him on. Like if Ekitike is struggling, Rio and Gamoa.
Verse
There's so
floating,
many.
yeah, it's
Once Issa
sexy.
comes back, I'm telling you, you can mark this video. Once Issa comes back and he's in flow, it's gonna be a whole different team. A whole different team.
Awe, I think we can call it for the first episode. Ekitiki, I need you to be like this guy.
This guy.
I need you to be like this guy on Wednesday. Wednesday, I need an iconic Champions League performance. You haven't given me anything in the Champions League this season. Zero. You've given me nothing. Wednesday, it's the opportunity for you to put things right. Please. Thank you. That's us. And we out. That's the Yard GQ podcast, baby. Like, subscribe, and follow. And tell your friends and comment.
The Yard, episode 1. Done.